Let's make garlic Parmesan wings that turn these boring pieces of chicken into something better. I'm gonna mix some seasonings, starting with all the basics. A half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of onion powder. Oops, and half a teaspoon of garlic powder, but it doesn't fit in my little thing. A half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a half teaspoon, or however much I have left, of smoked paprika. Oh, I must be living right. Then the secret ingredient that's gonna let me air fry them and still get them crispy is baking powder. You cannot use baking soda or anything else. I know there's a little carbs in baking powder, but you need 2 tablespoons. This is the easiest way to get a crispy crust without, frying them. I'm gonna stir that all up. Now for my wings, I have the biggest wings I've seen in a long time. I don't know what's going on with that, but they're big. I've dried them all off by hand with a paper towel to ensure that they will adhere, that they'll get the best seasoning on them. I'm gonna flip them over. I'm doing them in this flat pan because it makes it easier for me to make sure I get the seasoning on everything. And yes, I know I just contaminated all of this with chicken guts, and that's okay, because all of it's gonna get washed. Okay, so every piece is thoroughly coated. Don't like a little extra feather. Nobody needs the reminder that it's actually chicken. Okay, so they're all thoroughly coated in the mixture. Okay, now that I have washed my hands and moved my seasonings, I got a piece of wax paper down on my counter because my air fryer tray has holes in it. I did grab some tongs to move my chicken. We're gonna put them on the pan and then spray them with a little avocado oil. These really are like the biggest chicken pieces I've seen in a while. It's kind of crazy. This is 2.5 pounds of chicken, which is why I use so much seasoning. It seemed like a lot, but it's 2.5 pounds of chicken. There's a little bit left. We're gonna sprinkle it on some bald spots here. And I have preheated my air fryer to 400 degrees. We're gonna put these in for 15 minutes and turn them. And then 15 more minutes on the other side. And then I'm gonna check the temperature, because with chicken, I always check the temperature. Okay, into the air fryer they go. Nope, not into the air fryer. Sorry, I realized I needed to spray them with a little avocado oil, olive oil, whatever you got. Give them a little drizzle. Now into the air fryer they go. Now that our wings are just about done, let's work on that garlic Parmesan sauce. Let's stick of butter, melt it in this pot. And you know I like real garlic, lots of garlic. We're gonna cook down that garlic just a little bit because you don't wanna eat it raw. So we're just gonna let it cook a little bit. But you don't wanna cook it too much either, because burnt garlic is bitter. Okay, like I said, just a little bit, like just a few seconds, and I'm gonna add in some parsley flakes. Probably too much, but that's how I roll. And I'm gonna turn the heat off. And I know it said garlic Parmesan, but my cheese is actually a blend of Assaggio, Fontina, Parmesan, and Provolone. Let's get some of that in there and get that kind of melting. I'm probably not going to use this whole thing. This whole thing is 20 tablespoons, so like a cup and a quarter. My recipe calls for about 3/4 of a cup, so that's probably about right. Let's go put it on the wings. Okay, our wings are crispy and crunchy, and we're gonna pour this garlic butter cheese. Yeah, the butter comes out first. It kind of separates a little bit. I'm gonna spread this all over. Ooh, I panicked for a second thinking I wasn't recording. something I do fairly often is forget to hit record. I'm just gonna kind of toss them together. The sauce is a little thicker than I'd like. I probably added too much cheese. It's okay. We're not professionals here. The name is Home Cooked Keto. Okay. And we're gonna put them on plate. Now this style of cooking them will work for regular buffalo wings. I would just mix half and half melted butter and Frank's hot wing sauce and dip it in that homemade ranch. Y'all, if y'all haven't made that homemade ranch, you are missing out. My non-keto best friend asked me for that recipe just this week. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that my little bowl was not in the camera frame though. There you go. Garlic, Parmesan wings.